Hello everyone, welcome to Online Study for You. In today's video, we will be discussing the pseudocode questions of today's Infosys exam. So let's get started with our first problem. What will be the expected output of the given pseudocode? We have four character variables, character A, B, C, D, fine. And then we set this to A, we set this to B, correspondingly we set this to C, and we set this to D. And now we print A plus B plus C plus D. So what happens in case of characters? They are implicitly casted to integers. What I mean is, when we do this operation in memory, what we are doing, we are basically adding their ASCII values. So what is the ASCII value of A? It is 97. What is the ASCII value of B? It is 98. What is the ASCII value of C? It is 99. And what is the ASCII value of D? It is 100. So basically you have to add these and that will be your answer. When you will add these, it will be 394. So D is my correct option. Let's move on to the next question now. What is the output of the following pseudocode? Okay, so I didn't manage to get the option. So we'll just compute the answer to this and then you can know what was the right answer. Fine. So I have three variables, I, J, N number. There is a I loop starting from 0 to N. Okay, fine. And the value of N was, let's say N is 5. Okay, N is 5. So if number is 1, for I is equal to 0, for I is equal to 0, let me check if it is something given for N. Yeah, it is for N is equal to 5. So initially my I iteration starts from 0, and for I is equal to 0, the value of number is 1. Okay, the value of number is 1. So I'm iterating for every value of I from 0 to I. Okay, my J will run from 0 to 0 in this case, and I'll print number. Okay, so basically I'm printing number 1 for first. The loop will run one time, right? Because it is running from 0 to 0. So the loop will run one time. So for every iteration, we have to print the number, and I'll do number plus plus. So number will go to 2, but it is iterating only one time. So it doesn't matter if the number gets updated. It will print 1 and then print new line. Okay, I'm now here in new line. Now I is equal to 1. I is equal to 1. Fine. Number again gets initialized with 1, and now my J will run from 0 to 1. That is 2 times, for 0 and for 1. And for every iteration, what I have to do, I have to print the value of number and then increment the value of number. So 1 and incremented, then 2, and then change line. Fine. Now I will be equal to 2. Number will again be equal to 1. J will run from 0 to 2. That is 3 times. So I'll print 1, then change the value of number to 2, then change the value of number to 3. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Then I is equal to 3. For I is equal to 3, it will go 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I is equal to 4, it will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I will get to 5. And since it is equal to number, it is not less than number, so the loop will break. So my pattern is 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if any option matches, so this is my correct answer. Let's move on to the next question now. So what is the output of the following pseudocode? Here sum is initialized with 0, and now I have a I loop. For I is equal to 0, my J runs from 1 to 9. Fine. And for every iteration of K, for every iteration of J, my K runs from 3 to 19. Okay, fine. So there is a catch here, because when we will be doing all of this, so it will be a very long process. So we have to find out some clues that we can find in this problem. So we know that sum gets updated at every iteration of K, and the last iteration, what will be the last iteration of k, that will compute me the sum, which is exclusive of, which is independent of any other iteration. So basically we need to find the last iteration of I for which j and k will run. That's all. We do not need to compute the entire thing. So we know my I will run till 9, right? My I will run till 9. But when I'll do I is equal to 9, my j will start from 10. My j will start from n. So basically 10 is not less than 10, so it won't execute. So this is not the iteration in which sum will get updated, right? What previously, what was the last? So when I was equal to 8, my j gets started from 9, which is in the range, and for j is equal to 9, what will be the last iteration of k? It will be 19. K will be 19. This will be the last iteration in which the sum will get computed. So basically the answer is 8 plus 9 plus 19, that is 36. What we did, we tried to find the last iteration in which the sum will get updated. So for iteration, for eighth iteration, when I value is 8, only then j will run, right? Only when then j will run, because if I'll go I is equal to 9, so now my j will become 10. Sorry, yeah, j will become 10, which is not less than 10. So sum will not get computed, right? So that's why I is equal to 9. And for I is equal to 9, what is the jth iteration? J is equal to 9. It will run only one time. And what will the iteration of k? It will start from 11, and then it will go to 12, it will go to 13, and every iteration the sum will be computed. What is the last sum that will be computed? That will be for 19, because k is less than 20. So 36 is my answer. C is my correct answer. Okay, let's move on to the next question now. So there was a question related to selection sort as well. So there was a pseudo code given which was of selection sort to sort the array in ascending order, and we needed to complete the if statement. So what happens is what happens in a selection sort is we repeatedly find the smallest element in the array. Let's say it is 2 here, and we place it at the beginning, right? So first it will be like 2, 11, 25, 65, and 9, and then it will again find the smallest, second smallest, 9, 11, 25, 65. Then it will again find the smallest is present at the same position. Okay, fine and fine. So, and this is the logic behind the selection sort. And in this problem, if we have to find the x, so it is pretty much simple. We have to compare it with the minimum index. So array of j, if array of j is less than array of min index, then in that case we do the swapping. So B is the correct option. Array of j is less than array of min index. So these were all the questions that I was able to find. Hope you find it helpful. If you like our content, you can subscribe to Online Study for You. Thank you, and all the best for your results.